So for today's video, let's talk about making 2025 the year that we are setting the intention to document our lives in an intentional way. I know I used intention twice there, but let's take a look at it and think about it. In 10, 20, 30 years, what do you want people to remember from this time in your life? Here's the crazy part. Like us as photographers, especially hobbyist photographers, we get to tell our story and tell it in any way that we want. Me, I'd like to think I'm being truthful and open with my storytelling, but you can tell your story however you want. And I feel like 2025 should be the year that we all, myself included, really make an intention to document our lives. Now, I've been doing this for, the last 15 years of like when my kid was first born. I've been taking pictures of him and things that we do and all that kind of stuff. But truly, during the pandemic, I started taking pictures of just our like everyday lives, cooking, cleaning, silly stuff that we were doing together. And it truly changed the way that I viewed photography. For me, it wasn't just about taking pretty pictures of landscapes or like these vacations that we're on, but it was like what truly mattered were those everyday moments, the mundane moments. Those are the things that I look back on. Those are the pictures that when they pop up on my iPhone's home screen on my photos widget, I get nostalgic for. And I feel like a lot of us don't realize that until it's too late. It's, yes, an epic landscape picture, or, when I said my favorite, I recently put out my favorite pictures of 2024, and like those are my art pictures, and they're great. But the ones that really make the difference are like the pictures of my kid when he first started driving, or the first flat tire that he got, or our first few days, weeks with Pixel. And then like the bond that she and I have grown over the years, and even now, like I took a picture this morning of her just resting her paw on my leg. Those are the pictures that like I think about the most when I think of pictures of our dogs who have passed on. It's them just hanging out with us, sitting on the sofa where they weren't supposed to, or just being next to us. Like those are the pictures that really tug at my heartstrings. The point of photography for me is being the documentarian of my life, and right now of my kid's life. And at some point he's going to branch off into his own timeline, and we're not going to be close together, parallel, I guess you could say, or he's going to have his own timeline, but I'm still going to be taking pictures of what's going on in my life. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, like a lot of these pictures are personal to us, won't be personal to other people. But those pictures of him as a kid, him with our dogs, him with Pixel and aunts and uncles and those type of things, those are pictures that he will probably want when he's older, and those will be the pictures that he holds on to. And what's cool with this idea of documenting our lives, it doesn't matter what stage of life you're in, whether you just have a newborn, whether you're single, whether you're young, in your mid 40s or older, you can start today and documenting your life, because we never know when the end of the day is going to happen. I was recently watching a video, and if I can find it, I will put it down in the description below, but it was truly heartbreaking. This lady who started a YouTube channel to show it was a visual diary of her and her husband's adventures. And recently he passed away. It wasn't expected or anything like that. And she was truly heartbroken, but she said what keeps her going is the adventure spirit that they have together, but also the videos that they have together on their adventures, right? It wasn't the adventures themselves. It was them together, them pulling their trailer, them getting canoes ready, like all those little things that when we're in the moment, we're like, oh, I just want to hurry up and get to the campsite, or we just want to get to the vacation and things like that. But it was the before, the little moments during, and the time after that she will miss. And those are the things that we can capture as photographers. There's a story, and I'm sure I mentioned it before, with Jay Maisel. He was out doing some street photography with somebody. I, I forgot who, but This guy took a picture of another person walking in the street, and the guy said, "Hey, I didn't give you permission to take my picture." And the other photographer didn't miss a beat and said, "Well, now you're immortal." And that's what these pictures are. Like when we capture a moment, however brief time it is, that moment is now immortal. And that will stay with us for as long as we have these images. And so I feel like 2025, we should all be intentional about capturing the mundane daily moments of our lives, because those are the ones that will hold the most special value to us. So I'm not going to keep this video long or drawn out or anything like that, but I just want to plant that seed into your head. And if you want, you can join me on that journey. I'm going to be doing it. And the best part about photography, you guys, is like there is no end goal, right? You don't master photography. There's always something to learn. And even the people who are quote unquote masters, they will tell you there are things that they still struggle with. They may be at a higher level than us, but they're still photographers at the end of the day, and they're still struggling and working through things. And it's that's the joy of this hobby. Is like you can always find something new, you can always get better, and you can always keep growing. So let's use 2025 to intentionally document our lives and also share it with other people. Now, that will be a whole other video, but I'm just going to leave you with that. Thank you as always for watching this video. If you like listening to a middle-aged, balding man talk about photography gear, and the philosophy of photography, please hit that like and subscribe button. I know we're almost at the end of the year. We are pretty much at the end of the year, but I'm still trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. So if you can, please hit that like and subscribe button. That would be helpful and nice for me to see. Again, it doesn't help me in any way, but it's just cool for me to see. Thank you, and I will see you next one. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.